she's purring like a kitten. Totally purring. She's got a little tick. Man, that sounds like a lifter tick. Alright, we're gonna roll with it. It is what it is. It runs pretty good except for a little rough and a little noisy, but so much better than before, and I think it's actually way better than even when I drove out here, honestly. The throttle response is a lot better for sure. But this will be the first time we've driven it since we think we're as far as we're going to be able to get. So I'm just going to go over here to the gas station real quick, and then I will run over to the Les Schwab a couple miles away. I will probably shut you off while I'm getting gas and then turn you back on when I go to the tire store. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I hope not. But that was actually a really good start, man. It's always had that tick. It's probably still got an exhaust leak. But it's running really good right now. I'm a little nervous about my new oil sending unit being right because it just always reads 45 pounds right now. And it used to fluctuate, I thought, but I could be wrong. And it might not have ever worked right because it melted through. The volts is reading shit like 15, 14, so that's good. 14 probably, that's good. Gas came up when I put the 5 gallons in, but when it was showing about an eighth or a quarter before, we think we ran out of gas because we only had that fuel delivery issue for that few minutes that one time, and it hasn't been back since we put 5 gallons in. But other than being noisy, man, it runs really good right now. This is the easiest. It really labors to drive because it's heavy. It's not feeling like it's laboring at all right now with no trailer on it and running good. It definitely runs better than on the way out here. I still wouldn't call it perfect, and I'm still paranoid, but that just could be because of all the built-up issues going through it. But what I'm feeling right now in this first quarter mile is very good. Very, very, very good. Nick Clement. He's the only guy that started out by saying, I'm not a mechanic, but I can try to help. And he did it all within the time frame, within my budget. Was awesome, put up with my idiosyncrasies. He was just great. Worked 3 or 4 days. You know, when you average out the days, you didn't make that much. So that's awesome. We're gonna get gas right up here and then go get air in the tire. But so far so good. I could not be happier with this first part unless it wasn't noisy. And I'm not gonna be picky like that. The throttle response, even though I'm not doing that much so far, is just noticeably different. When you give it gas, it just goes. It's not like it lugs and has to work to get going. I don't know what I spilled back there, but I did a half-ass trying to stop shit from flying around because I just want to get here. Les Schwab closes at 6. I don't know, they're gonna make me wait a while to get to it. One time I had to come back an hour later, but I came in my car randomly. The 2 times I showed up in the RV, I never had to worry about any of that. I just did it. Where's my gas thing? Alright, we're gonna kill it. We'll finish the video when I get back with gas. 27 point something gallons, so it was definitely empty the other day because I put 5 gallons in. I'm pretty sure it's a 30-gallon tank, so. Hey, we're gonna fire. Fire's right up. Time to go to Les Schwab. That was a little rougher than I'd like there, but maybe not. Yes, Siri, I'm trying. I got a big RV. I'm gonna take the easy way out. Plenty of power on this turn. Not that sound's kind of always been there, but it was worse before. Alright, so we're off. It doesn't seem underpowered, it doesn't seem overpowered. It is shaking much more than I would like. Underpowered, but not like it's gonna fall apart or something's wrong. I mean, this is an RV and I hear 0 rattles inside. Get up to speed. Oh, it kind of tried to fall out. It's falling off there, yep. On high throttle, it's falling off. So we'll need to take it up a hill, see how it does. But it's definitely falling off on the top end there. That was at about 40 miles an hour. I was trying to be fairly aggressive with it. But as soon as I let off the full throttle, or 95 or 90% throttle I was at right there, it seemed to get all its power back. So I don't know what that means or not. It might just mean go really, really slow. There's also a bunch of smoke coming out. I'm afraid maybe one of my valve covers are leaking, but it could just be leftover residual oil. Alright, I'm gonna go. It's definitely a little rougher off top or bottom, just for a second, and it smooths out. I'm only at like 20% on my temperature gauge, and that scares me because there's no way I shouldn't be at full operating temp right now. And I can't believe what we did brought operating temp down from 50-55% to 25%. So both of them, all my gauges work, but 2 of them that moved a lot before are not moving at all, other than they go to 0 when you shut the key off. So, but I just don't feel like we're going to even fix those things. I feel like if I was going 25 and around town like this forever, I think it would last a long time. Towing 5,000 pounds in mountain passes for 500 miles is making me nervous. But it's definitely smoother than before. For sure runs better than before, and I'm just being paranoid. There's no question about that. And it did make it before. Pretty similar weather too, I think. It's cooled down. Maybe a little hotter now. But we're just cruising along at 20-25. That was full throttle with no bogging out. Full throttle with no bogging out. Did not feel bad. I am smelling a lot of oil when I stop though, so we'll have to check those plugs. I mean those valve covers again. Apparently the last guy, well I saw this, not apparently. There's the gaskets are keyed with chunks, and the keys didn't line up to my valve covers. So rather than getting the right ones or cutting them off so they would lay flat in the where they're supposed to, he just tightened the valve covers down over it and left them hanging out through it where there was no key. So we just cut off the keys and tried it, and it's been so good so far, but we've had the valve covers off so many times that who knows. I do wish my temperature would get hotter. It's probably 30%, maybe it's moved a little. I know it's hooked up because when it's not hooked up it doesn't move at all. And it does move gradually to where it's at, it just seems like it should be hotter. We're almost to Les Schwab. I can see the sign up there, I think. They don't know I'm coming. It's a big RV in a small town. Hopefully they don't freak out on me. Yeah, that's not bad, rough. It's not. I thought I saw the, oh. Yeah, it's just, that's not right. Why is this guy stopping? It scared me like maybe I was supposed to stop. Maybe that's just a truck thing. Here's the Les Schwab. that guy's attention. Is it? I just need air in my tire.
Turn left onto North Commercial Avenue, then turn left onto Westminster Street.
Hello. So. I've had it checked 3 times. I've done put air 3 times. I would say there's no leak, but it was going. The rest of them I don't know. I'm gonna try to run it up. They first time I don't think they took it off, but the second time they for sure told me they took it off and said there's no leaks. And that was in May. And it's driven 500 miles since, and I just noticed it a couple days ago it was low. It's been broke down, I've been stranded here, it's been a miserable affair, but now I think it might make it home. So yeah. Well, the guy was changing the lifters for me, and I don't know, it doesn't sound any different now, so I don't think it needs to be done, but it's Daniel's mobile mechanic here in town. He left halfway through the job because he couldn't figure out how to get the rockers tight. Never came back for his money, nothing. He won't answer my phone calls, nothing. So I've been here for 2 weeks since then trying to figure it myself, and I'm no fucking mechanic. Finally, a friend that lives not too far away drove out and helped me the last few days. Because the distributor wasn't in, none of the hoses were in on top, all the rockers were fucked up. They were like 8, 9 threads down, and from YouTube University, they should be like 3. I know that's how you set them, but they are all like 3 now, and it's kind of running okay.
What's your name?
His name is Chris, but if you are, I found him on Facebook under Daniel's Mobile Auto Mechanic Emmett.
Hold, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
Chris, huh?
I don't know his last name, but it's the Daniel's. How I found it was Daniel's Mobile Auto Mechanic under Facebook. I think Daniel must be his dad. He's 21, and I think he's taken over. His dad doesn't want to do it anymore. I have on my phone, I have the picture of his stuff because I was gonna, he did some minor work the day before and it was great. So I was happy with it. He said 90 was even a little low, you can go up to 110. So he checked them all and adjusted them all. I want the temperature gauge to go up higher than that and it won't, I don't know why. And and good, there's my oil pressure moving, that's good. All right, so oil pressure's good. Now I want to see, oil pressure's good, tires are good, bolts are good, gas is good. Now I want to see my temperature gauge hit halfway. Until it hit halfway, I'm going to be a little bit concerned. I'm a little worried about my driving too. And my fucking car keys are in my drawer. Back up a little bit. Can't go far though. It's hard to do this turning like that with the phone in my hand. We're only gonna go 25. This test isn't gonna show you guys anything, but maybe you'll get a hear of it. definitely runs better than it did before. Has more pickup, it's easier off the bottom end. But it did, when I got on the 40-mile-an-hour stretch, it totally like died out at full throttle. And I wasn't like hammering on the throttle, I just eased into it to speed up to 40, and this thing just kind of uses all the throttle. But when I floor it at 25 here, no issue of any kind. But it coughs at 40 on high throttle. So maybe I'll just take it up this hill right now while I got you guys. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna check the heat and everything up this hill right now with no load. So this will be about a 5-mile trip, and there's a 1 or 2 mile long hill. And I'll just keep you guys on live till we get there. I'll go back and do my wiper blades after. Hey Parker, what's up, man? Bitch ass. What's up, Lewis? So sorry for your losses, man. Love you. What's up, Aiden? What's up, everybody? If I don't answer or read, it's because I'm kind of watching the road. But we're gonna go up the steep hill, and I want to see my gauge get past 30% or whatever like it is. It used to always settle at about 50%, maybe just over 50%. We did change the thermostat. It's a 180-degree thermostat. We did put a new radiator cap in. I've heard there's issues caused by those. Good to hear from you, Par. I don't like how it's running enough to be happy about going home with it, but I believe it runs at least as good, probably for sure better than before, so we're gonna make the trip home pretty soon if it makes a couple test trips in between. Thanks so much, Lewis, man. I don't know if I'll ever trust it to get down to you, but that sure would be a goal. If I can get it back to Seattle, I can work on it in the driveway. And you guys have all given me so much confidence that I think I can do a lot of it myself with your help on the top end of the engine, which is what I think I need to still work on to get right. But we'll see how it gets home. Who knows, maybe at the end of it all, it just needs that exhaust gasket and we'll run forever like it is. But you guys are going to really hear how it performs here in about 1.5 miles till I turn left. Then it's going to pick up to 40, and I believe it's a 55 hill, but I'll be going probably 35 in second. That's what I do with no car to stay cool. With the car, I do 25 in second when I'm towing. Full throttle isn't a problem at 25 miles an hour. But it was petering out at full throttle at about 40 when I was just trying to naturally get up to speed in a reasonable amount of time. But that red light way down there is the road I'm going to turn on that's 40 and then 55 up a steep hill. There's a turnaround spot at the top of the steep hill, and it's always been idiot light on at least, and usually touching the red by the top of the hill. When it was at worst, it was overheating by the flag halfway, which you guys will see and make sense in a minute. But when it was at its best, the idiot light and hot didn't even happen until I was turning around, which turning around going slow with no flow after a steep hill makes sense. Thanks everybody for all the help and checking it out and following. You've made it not so miserable, especially since I found Nick. Nick is 100% the reason to do this, and he did it within my budget without me paying any travel expenses. So I was going to buy a $900 plane ticket plus what I offered to do the work, and he did it all for just the normal price. Spent like twice the days we thought it would take, and it's just been awesome. So I'm going to turn right here, and then this is where we start picking up speed. Won't be long now before we get the test done. Oh shit! I gotta go here. I got my keys in my door. So this is gonna extend this trip quite a bit because I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here yet. I just panicked. I don't want to go up that hill at highway speeds with my keys in the door. While we're stopped, good to go now. Once I get out on this road and turn left. And then you turn left right here, it's perfect. Yep, that was easy. There's a green light, so people can get out of my way. Alright, so that's the hills right up in front of us there. My cruise control on my Saab doesn't even slow down going up this hill, but it is pretty steep. There's about half, 3/4 throttle. There, it's dying on me. See that? I'm scared to go up that hill. Yeah, it's dying on me. Gonna go back to my trailer park. I don't like that dying. I'm not going up that hill. My trailer park is, or RV park or whatever, is 0.7 miles away from this light. I just didn't want it to die, so I put it in neutral just in case. I don't know what's going on. Feels fine now. So we'll wait it out with this light. It's in gear again. It does feel lumpier now than when I first left. And my temperature gauge has not climbed. Oh, you guys didn't even see that. It's at like 30%. It runs fine right now at this 25. It's giving me grief when I get out and try to go faster. So I don't know what I should do. I think I gotta keep driving it, but maybe I'll wait till I have someone around that can follow me or something. It did that last time, but it didn't do it till 40. It did it there at about 30. And it goes away once I slow down. But that is too scary to even go up that hill for now. So maybe I'll try it anyway the way it is. But for now I want to go back and think on it before I do anything else. Thanks for watching, guys.